Hey there, it's Kyle Russell of CrystalConcentrics. I'm in my Portal Crystal Gallery, and I'm doing another curated crystal sale. This time I want to show you my Sugilite because someone is very interested and wants to get a closer look. So stay tuned because you're going to see the water treatment on Sugilite. So these are the four biggest pieces. This one is 157 grams, and I wanted to show you in the light. It's very nice and uniform all the way around. A little bit of darkness in here, but an incredible waxy feel to the touch, which makes it quite unique. So that's one. Two is 304 grams. That's got a very pretty purple color all the way around, nice and uniform, also kind of waxy, with no black manganese, some nice little spots of Richterite here. It's kind of a winner in its own right. Very pretty. That's at 304 grams. Then we have at 288 grams, a little bit smaller, but it looks bigger because it's got a real sweet shape to it. I call it the 5-point star. Oops, there we go. Down on the floor. Fortunately, it's tough enough not to be damaged by the drop. There it is from the side. Looks good. So this is piece number 3. And then piece number 4 is 520 grams. Look at the color on that. Very beautiful. You've got a little bit of the black right in here. It's a little bit of gray. But it's not really that substantial. It doesn't really take away from the beauty of the piece, which is nice all the way around. So that's the 4 pieces before the water treatment. So now we take this. You see how Sugi looks so dark when it doesn't have light on it, which is why I call it photosynergistic. It gets brighter the more light goes on it. So here's this one, again, that's very nice in the sunlight. And we put it in water, and then what do we get? We get some real sweet purples. I gotta hold it up to here so that you see the whole piece in the sunlight. It's nice and dark, very pretty all the way around. So that's gonna go over here in the bucket. Second piece here again. This is the before, nice and dry. I love it when Sugi shows its color right up front. No surprises, no oil. And then you take this and you see it's not that different. It's got some of the Richterite dots show up in it more brightly. But you can see that the color was amazing before it even got wet. And it's just got a real pretty nice vibe to it. Now for these pieces, this is piece number 3. Very nice. Again, you see it dry. We pop it in the water and we bring it out for you to see what it looks like. Now this starts to really pop. Some of those pink, purple gels really stick out, and you even get this light pink chalky stuff going on. It is an amazing large piece of Sugilite that anyone would want to have in their collection. And so last but not least, and you see when we hold it down like this, you can see this one's pretty bright. Even this one next to it is not as bright. They're pretty, but they would fetch a lower gram price than the big ones. So here's the big one. Very nice. Again, you're getting to see it nice and dry. There's some of that gray. You get nice and familiar with it. A little boostamite, the little red stuff in there. But there's a lot of pink and a lot of sort of gelish stuff going on here. I guess you don't have to turn it around in the water. But there it is, wet, nice and dripping and nice and bright. I've got a little bit of shadow in there, but now you see just how incredible it is all the way around. And I can show you this side, and I can show you that side. And it actually presents quite stunningly like this. Very gorgeous piece. And you pop it over here, you see them all. You can't get equal solar exposure on all of them, but it's nice. It's definitely nice, even outside of the light. But the sun is what really does it justice. When you got good sun on these pieces, it's just a happy, happy thing. That's piece number 3. This is piece number 4. Very cool. Piece number 1. Very nice. And piece number 2. All right, so thanks for watching. That was a 6-minute deep dive into large Sugilite pieces, showing you what they look like in dry and natural, not oiled appearance, and then once you wet them with water. As a bonus, I want to give you a preview of some of the rest of my material. I have a huge collection of slabs, gorgeous slabs, smaller slabs. Here's some tumbles, and these are little tiny tumbles. I didn't try to really include all my tumbles here because the person I'm wanting to show these to is most interested in rough. And there's really good rough pieces. These are super outstanding slabs with some nice blue Richterite, a sort of galactic look to those. And then we have a ton of small ones, which each one of them can fetch a decent amount of money because of their beauty. These are a bunch of decent-sized dry pieces that are of various weights. This one's kind of nice because it's polished on the side. Even though it's dark, it's waxy and top quality. These are really great. This one is like total pink gel. Very sweet piece there. These are nice and big. This is a crazy big tumble of blue, purple wonder. This is a nice slab. There's some roughs. This one I call the battery. Great big chunk like that. And then this over here, some nice pieces, also big pieces. And then we have smaller pieces, including some super pink and some other roughs. So all of this adds up to a fair amount. Mostly people who approach me just want kilos. They just want kilos, like as if it's coming out of the ground like sand. But of course it's not. As a big fan of Sugilite, I'm not interested in just giving it away. I want people who are really, really interested in particularly the metaphysical qualities. But if it's not metaphysical and it's just moving weight, I have to get the price that makes me feel comfortable about letting it go, because you're looking at material that's been collected over years and that is not replaceable. I can't take any money you pay me and go build a collection like this tomorrow because it just ain't there. Kyle Russell, Kyle at CrystalConcentrics. Thanks for watching another curated crystal sale. Be in touch if you're interested.